Hi guys and girls, it's Russ from russrpti.com. Today I just want to answer a question we get all the time over in the gym from ladies looking for things they can do at home, workouts they can do to stay in shape or lose a bit of weight at home with little equipment or no equipment, and it's stuff that you can fit in when your toddler is asleep, when your kid's having a nap during the day. So a lot of these questions are asked to me by ladies who've just started a family. They're looking for ways they can get back in shape and stuff, but they don't have time to go to the gym. So today I'm going to give you 3 or 4 examples of stuff you can do, like I say, when your kid is having a nap. They're that short. The longest one is 15 minutes. The reason I'm doing that is because I know a little bit more about this situation than my job would say. I mean, as a fitness instructor, I love training girls in the gym, but about 2 years ago, I was in a position where I took some time off work, and for about 7 or 8 months, all I did was look after my son, who was 2 at the time. So I would fit my own workouts in that time when he was having a nap. So I know how much of a nightmare it can be. We don't know how long they're going to stay asleep. So which is why all these workouts are intense. Now, when I went off work, I weighed 94, 95 kilos. I was mainly training to get big, but I decided I wanted to trim down and lose that size I didn't want anymore. So when I went back to work a few months later, I got all the way down to 81 kilos. So I'd lost about 14, 15 kilos. It's amazing what you can do within like 10, 15 minutes a day. And when I went back, people were like, what the hell? I mean, that's a lot, right? I work in kilos. I've got no idea how many pounds that is. That's 30, 35 pounds. It's a lot of weight. I went back and people were like, hell, you know, I had strong midsection. I was more functionally fit, I guess is the word to use. So the stuff you can do today with either little or no equipment, you can do this when your kid's asleep, because, you know, I did it and it works. 3 or 4 examples. The number one is the majority of girls who ask this question are asking for examples of stuff they can do on an exercise bike. A lot of us have exercise bikes and a lot of us just use them as a clothes hanger in the spare room. That isn't even the worst thing you can do to an exercise bike, believe it or not. The worst thing you can do to an exercise bike is jump on it and just pedal aimlessly for 45 minutes or an hour. You can get 4 more effective workouts. I'm going to show you a 15-minute workout here, okay, which will burn so much more calories, so much more fat, and get you so much more results within like half the time, even less than that. Set your bike for 15 minutes, and we're going to do something called high-intensity interval training. If you've never done this before, about to open your eyes to a whole new world of fat loss, okay, and toning up. Now, I keep seeing girls as well. Guys can do this too if you want. It's just the majority of people are girls that ask for this type of stuff with toddlers being asleep and that. So, no offense, guys. Yeah, set your bike for 15 minutes, and what I want you to do is focusing on changing the RPM, which is your speed, and the gears that you're doing throughout. You're not just going to pedal blindly for the whole time. For the first minute and a half, you're going to focus on a medium gear, okay, something that feels quite easy, and a medium RPM, which is your speed. Keep your RPM between about 70 and 80, so it's nothing too hard. That's for just the first minute and a half, and then for the last 30 seconds, we're going to really up the difficulty. We're going to put the gear up and you're going to try and increase the RPM to about 90 or more if you can. Really go as hard as you can, just for 30 seconds, and then when you've reached the end of that 2 minutes, do it again. Alright, just keep repeating that cycle all throughout the 15 minutes. 15 is an odd number, so you'll find for the last minute, you can just keep it easy, just as a bit of a cool off. And that's it. Then jump off the bike and you are done. That type of training will get you so much further than just pedaling and pedaling and pedaling and watching TV. So that's number one. Okay, number 2 is a technique we call Tabata interval training. This one's even harder. This one's only a 4-minute workout, believe it or not, but it's really, really intense. So you might want to build up to this. Now, you may want to do a couple minutes just warming up. Again, we're going to use a bike. Don't worry, there's stuff coming up for people who haven't got a bike. You can do this on any kind of equipment, as I'll show you later on, but now we're going to focus on a bike. You would do a couple of minutes just warming up, and then for the 4 minutes, we're going to focus on that split that we just did on the high-intensity interval training, only it's going to be much shorter and much more intense. We're going to start off with 10 seconds at a light to moderate speed, and then 20 seconds as hard and fast as you can go. Okay, and you're just going to repeat that 30-second split all the way through the 4 minutes. You might need to do a couple of minutes cool off at the end as well, because this does literally kill you. Don't be fooled by the time. Honestly, this wipes you out. But it's great for developing your abs. It's great for just losing that area of fat around here that a lot of people can't get rid of. no matter what they do. And when you finish the 4 minutes, I would suggest doing a plank exercise on the floor, just because a lot of people, when they work hard on a bike, they hunch. So do a plank and it'll bring you back into position. Also, it'll help your abs and your core get stronger as well, which is great. Double benefits. Number 3, to batter interval training, only using a skipping rope. So, and on this one, you would do 10 seconds really, really light, and 20 seconds as powerful as you can go. Now, if you find that it's really hard skipping at first, you can even do 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds skipping. 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds skipping. But make sure those 20 seconds you're working hard, okay? Because that's where you get the benefits. And it's the same thing, 4 minutes, alright? Number 4 is a little circuit that we like to do. This is just a 2-minute circuit, I believe. Yeah? 5 minutes in total workout, 5 or 10 minutes. It's a little 2-minute cycle that you can do at home. The only equipment you need for this is a skipping rope. So we're going to do 30 seconds with a skipping rope. You don't have to go crazy, just skip for 30 seconds non-stop. Once you've finished your skipping, what I want you to do is get down into a plank position, hold the plank for another 30 seconds. Okay, there's no rest in between. When those 30 seconds are up, I want you to jump up and I want you to do body weight squats all the way down, okay? Body weight squats for another 30 seconds. And then when those 30 seconds are up, I want you to lie on the floor and do elbow to knee crunches, okay? Make sure you're getting the elbow all the way to your knee. Okay, none of this nonsense. I want you coming all the way, trying to do that for the full 30 seconds and just repeat that. That's a 2-minute workout. See if you can do it 5 times through. So that'll give you 10 minutes. Those 4 workouts there have worked wonders. Caroline, Abigail and Lisa, I told you I'd get this video done yesterday. As you can see, I'm a man of my word. I'm here, I've done it. The reason for that is Caroline's a model who had been off work, been out at the gym having a kid, and then she came back. And the other 2 girls couldn't believe the shape she was in. It's because she was doing this. She'd asked me for these examples, and they were like, you've got to get this stuff out there to other people who need to do stuff at home. So here it is. If you're looking for stuff to do at home, you really can't go wrong with this type of training. But don't be fooled. It looks easy, but it's really hard. But it will get you results if you're determined, and if you're looking after your diet as well. And that's it. All right. Ideally, I would just say go to the gym, but of course, I do get it. It's a lot of people feel like they want to get more in shape, more comfortable with their own body before they're around other people, and so they want to do stuff at home. I can understand that. So if this is going to help you to do that, by all means go for it, and you know what, the results you get from this will be awesome. You can reach me over on Facebook anytime. I've got to go get my son. My mum's currently looking after him while I do these videos for you, so thanks very much, bye.